here with Lauren Delamonica, and we're here to talk about the exhibit Painted Landscapes here at Heritage Museums and Gardens. So can you tell me a little bit about how this exhibit came together?
Sure. The exhibition derived from a book I published on the same topic in 2013, and it focuses on contemporary American landscape painting.
And we can see several different types of examples around here as well.
That's right. In a way, the show is meant to challenge your expectations of what a landscape painting looks like today. There are cityscapes, there are abstract paintings, and then there are some more traditional paintings as well, but a really broad spectrum.
And so we're looking at this one here, and the first thing that really pops out to me is just the beautiful blue of this wide open ocean here.
I know everybody thinks that landscapes are just green and land and sky, but I think this one's really interesting. It shows sort of a seascape as a landscape. It's almost a montage or a collage. We have figures, groups of people in the bottom, ships sailing in every direction, and this artist paints in an abstract style as well and layers things coming out almost from the vapor. So you see imagery coming from behind the surface of the canvas. It's a really, really interesting way to paint. And I thought, especially for a seaside community, it'd be amazing to have a seascape landscape. This is a piece by Randall Exon. It's called Current. And at first, the figure and the canoe seem to be the subject of the painting, but I find that the more I look at it, the stillness in the water and the reflectivity and the absolutely beautiful landscape behind become almost as important and balance the figure in the front. It's a really interesting approach to a landscape painting and different from many of the other ones in the show. And I think this painting also exemplifies something that we see in some of the other work, which is that this painting almost creates a fantasy or evokes memory or sort of a dreamlike quality to it.
So I think that's really the tale with a lot of these paintings is, you really kind of have to come in, look at them, and kind of think for yourselves. They really open up a new world on landscapes, I think.
It's been so interesting when you ask the question of what is a landscape painting, to be able to answer it in here in 47 different ways, but also every person who looks at the work will have their own answer.
We were talking about all the amazing landscapes here in the museum, but this isn't all that you offer here either.
That's right. We actually have 3 museum buildings set within our grounds: an antique automobile museum, this building as our special exhibitions gallery, and an art and carousel gallery as well.
And of course the gardens that everybody loves.
The gardens, right, which is what makes this exhibit so appropriate here at Heritage, is that this building is set within a landscape of Heritage itself. We've made changes to all of our exhibit buildings, so we have this exhibit. Obviously, we also have in the Art and Carousel Gallery an exhibit called the Heritage Collection, which is a highlight of our permanent collection here at the museum, which is essentially a collection of collections. So there are a number of new pieces up there that haven't been on exhibit before. We also made changes in the automobile gallery as well in our Driven to Collect exhibit. We've also taken the theme of this landscape painting and are using it for our outdoor exhibition this year, which is called Points of View. So we ask artists to submit proposals in October. This year we asked them to use the grounds of Heritage as a jumping off point for a site-specific installation. So we'll have 6 of those pieces opening in late May.